No, I mean, I think it is like a borderline deal breaker. I feel like every time we have these conversations, you surprise me.
Yeah, he's very gentle.
Yeah, you're like an undercover gentleman.
What?
Seriously.
Just give me your 4 kids.
Have you ever watched?
Okay.
You know who you remind me of?
4 kids. Damn.
That's a little bit too much.
You know who you remind me of?
Who?
Have you ever watched that? Did you ever see that?
3-6 Mafia.
No, 365. Did you ever see this movie 365 Days?
No.
So it's like
chick flick, erotic film.
yeah, it's like a chick flick
What?
where
Completely guessed, by the way.
yeah, like the guy,
I mean,
he's basically like this rich dude who like it's fucked up. I hate this movie. Look, so let me set the stage for you guys. And jump in if you have any. I don't know why it's not pulling up. Let me change it to large.
what is going? This is is this like, whatever?
Is this like an erotic porno? Film?
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like that one maybe.
Looks like
50 Shades of Grey.
Yes. So remember when? Remember when 50 Shades of Grey came out and was like.
what the fuck?
50 Shades of Grey came out and like all the girls were like into it, like, oh my god, this movie's so good or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like it's funny because 50 Shades of Grey came out, it was like a book, and like it was like this sensation thing, like all the women are reading it and whatever, and it's like shit that they like they want to be like dominated and they want to be like have a guy like in control of them or whatever, even though like they might not admit it. That's why they have like those like. You ever go to like a grocery store? They have those like erotic novels, and it looks like Fabio with like long hair, and he's got like an eagle on his arm or some shit.
They want to be with a demon.
Yeah, a demon, Jesus. I don't know what that means, but this movie pisses me off.
What is this, Charmed?
This movie, you remind me of this guy in this movie, and it's funny, but
for that
so
reason,
Blair reminds you of
like
an erotic sexual freak.
Yeah, he reminds me of this guy because this movie came out this year, and it was like the 50 Shades of Grey of 2020, because it was like this like Italian movie. Like I think he's like Italian.
Totally missed this.
He was like Italian or whatever. And so this is the movie. The premise of the movie is he's like this super baller rich dude from Italy, like has like private planes, like money, like dude is like baller status, right? He falls in love with this random woman on vacation while they're in like France or somewhere in Europe. It's like a European movie, right? And he kidnaps this woman, and he makes the woman's like oh, I'm gonna keep you here, and I'm gonna
What the fuck?
not a sex. Listen. So he's like, oh, I'm going to I fell in love with you, I love you or whatever, and I'm gonna give you a year, 365 days for me to fall in love with you. And the dude is like super aggressive, like she goes to take a shower, and then he like just jumps in the shower with her and like grabs her by the hair, and like they just start fucking in the shower, and then he's like into like dominatrix shit, and like as you can see here, and it's fucked up because the dude is obviously like this really good looking guy, and it's like women are so fucking hypocritical. Not all women, of course, not all, but like most women are so hypocritical because it's like, imagine if this dude was like a Cheeto
like Shrek?
Yeah, was like a Cheeto finger, like fucking slob, like Harvey Weinstein or some shit. I mean, that's pretty much what Harvey Weinstein was.
So he actually kidnapped in the movie. He kidnaps her.
He like he literally gives her like these Bill Cosby like date rape drugs, and she falls asleep in a like dungeon.
And she's okay with it?
I'm not kidding.
And she's like, I'll give you 1 year. 1 year.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. It's just funny because he's like, she like just goes along with it. Like it's because he's like this good-looking guy. She's just like, oh, okay. Like she's not like fighting it as. I mean,
okay. Would this happen in real life?
Hey, yeah, in real life, would it happen? No. If it's a good-looking dude, he's a millionaire. I'd be like,
I feel like it does happen.
I'd be like, all right, I'll give this guy a chance.
I feel like it does happen.
A good-looking dude who is a millionaire. You're saying like a girl
from a girl's perspective.
Okay, there's 2 ways this would go. That would go like 2 ways. It would either be like, all right, I'm cool with it, or it'd be like, what the fuck? Like, get me the fuck out of here! Like, you are psycho.
I feel like there will be, but I feel like there's a lot who like. So in the movie too. So there's an added element where the reason she's in Europe or she's in this country, I forgot what country. It could be France or whatever. She's like Russian. She's like speaking not Russian, but like some,
Slovakian.
Yeah, one of those, like
Eastern European.
Yeah, like one of those like crazy like white people, European races or whatever that talk like funny.
What?
Like, I'm just kidding. This joke, like Slovenian and Slovakian, whatever.
Okay.
Slovakian.
You guys get the point.
No, I don't understand where you're going with this. So what is happening?
So she's on vacation and like her boyfriend or whatever is like cheating on her, and like she finds out like while they're on vacation, and like he doesn't care about her, and she dumps him in the middle of the vacation, and then in the middle of vacation, coincidentally, this is when he decides to do this. He like runs into her and like kidnaps her and then starts this. I mean, I guess you have to watch the movie. Like I couldn't get through it because I'm like. This movie is so dumb because it is kind of like 50 Shades of Grey, if you ever watched that movie. And it's like even worse than 50 Shades of Grey because, like I said, it's like this dude.
Exactly.
In the movie, he can only get away with this because he's like this fucking millionaire.
Like Bruce Wayne dude, billionaire.
Yeah, he's like a hunk. Yeah, he has like literally taking her to restaurants, like fine dining, like the lady's like for a year, like he's taking her like shopping. Like there's a montage where he takes her like shopping in like these like expensive Italian like outlets or whatever, and it was like Gucci bags and like Louis Vuitton, like literally like. So it's like, oh yeah, so bad. Like
she wouldn't mind that. Yeah.
I mean, the whole premise of the movie is fucking stupid, to be honest.
It is fucking dumb.
Like, what kind of douchebag would kidnap a girl? Be like, hey, you're mine now.
I know. And it's dumb, too, because it's like, it is the kind of guy who, like, doesn't need to do that. It's like,
exactly. It's dumb because he's a millionaire and he can get anybody he wants.
Right.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to kidnap a girl.
He's sick and twisted.
Well, thanks for bringing us down that dark hole, Arthur.
But so you think this guy reminds you of Blair?
It reminds me of, like, he looks like him.
Fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
You're such a gentleman. You know who you remind me of? This fucking kidnapper.
Does he look like him? So if you guys don't know, it's like this dude with dark hair. He's got like the goatee, facial hair and stuff. It looks just like fucking Blair.
A kidnapper. You know what? You're a real gentleman, Blair. You surprise me every time. You know who you remind me of? A fucking kidnapper who locks a girl in a dungeon, gives her an ultimatum.
But this movie, dude,
he's grabbing. I mean, that's not that weird.
Which one?
The one where he's like grabbing her throat.
Yeah.
That's not that weird.
No, but he's super like aggressive and shit. Like,
what are we pulling this up for?
Because
that's not that weird.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to.
And like some people obviously made videos. Like there's a YouTube video here. I watched 365 Days and ew, and obviously some, woke feminist is complaining about it.
Petition to remove 365 Days from Netflix.
Where'd you see that?
Right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, change. Yeah. So some people didn't like it. So, like I said, some people it was like a
weird Stockholm syndrome and abuse. Okay.
Yeah. So like these are the sscenes. It's like I said, it's one of those.
Oh wow! Look at this stupid bodyguards.
Why was he with a
movies
blonde
are so
girl
bad.
Movies
are so bad.
What do you mean? Why was he?
In the other picture, he was with a blonde girl that you pulled up.
I could totally picture how this.
See,
the movie that broke us.
That's a different girl.
I mean, in the beginning of the movie, he's with like other girls. Like,
dude, 2020 is just getting worse and worse.
Yeah, so this guy reminds me of Blair. It's funny. So that's
real scumbag.
I don't know. You like blondes?
I think he does. I think he doesn't discriminate. So
okay, well, thanks, Arthur. I'll take that how I will. But the movie trying to get taken down from fucking Netflix. You remind me of this guy.
To go back, cool. So yeah, if you guys want to check out this movie, I mean, I don't know if you guys ever watch it. It's on Netflix, so they.